Hi fam, it's your mentor Josao here again with another tutorial. So in this particular tutorial, I'm going to take you guys step by step to explain how to basically select what the best lot size and the best what leverage as a beginner when you are trading. Who do I consider as a beginner? If you basically can and basically afford what your $10, okay, you have like $10 to what up to like what $100, okay, and you are just new in this space. If you have cash that is within this range, then this tutorial is going to be for you. If you want to take this your $10 to what $100, or you want to take your what $50 to $500, or $100 to $1,000, or as the case might be, then this particular tutorial is going to be definitely be nice for you. So firstly, let's talk about leverage. Okay, let's talk about what leverage. So this is just the abbreviation. Okay, leverage. So leverage is what leverage. What do we mean by leverage? I have a complete tutorial. All right, you can basically check the Forex for Beginners playlist, then you can watch that. So this is just going to be like what a brief summary explanation. So leverage is basically what the capital, okay, or the cash that is being given to you by your broker. Okay, it is being borrowed to you by your broker. So that is what we mean by what leverage. Leverage is basically what the cash or fund that is being what borrowed to you by your broker. Who is your broker? Someone that what the institution that basically connects you, all right, to basically what the forex market. You cannot what trade, all right, directly without what having a broker. So you need a brokerage account. If you want to use the brokerage account which I'm using, which is what I recommend for beginners, kindly check the description of this particular video. All right, click the link and you are going to see best broker for beginner. That is what I recommend. When you use that, basically I'm going to get what affiliate commission whenever you deposit. I just want to be transparent, but nothing is going to affect your profit or anything. All right, that's how you keep supporting the channel. Thanks for using our link. So this is what the cash that is being given to you by your broker. Okay, leverage basically comes in different form. Okay, leverage can be what positive, it can also be negative as well. So how can leverage be positive? Leverage basically increases your what buying power. Okay, it can increase your buying power. Let's say you have just $10, you can be with, if you use what leverage, you can trade up to what 2,000, 5,000, 50,000, 100,000, all right, dollar or the currency, all right, or whatever currency. So that's basically what the good part of what leverage. And whenever the like most YouTubers don't talk about this, whenever you use leverage, okay, whenever you use leverage and the trade sorry, whenever you use leverage and the trade is in your favor, you don't return the money again. For example, let's say you are buying. Whenever we say you are buying, it means you are saying the price is going to go up for that particular asset. Let's use BTC in this case. Okay, let's say you buy Bitcoin. When you buy Bitcoin, it basically means what the price of Bitcoin needs to increase. So if you use leverage and the leverage, like the position you open basically goes in your favor, the trade, you are not returning the leverage again. Okay, you are not refunding what the fund that has been borrowed to you for you to take that trade. But if the trade is against you, all right, then definitely what is going to happen, you are going to what return the fund. All right, then now let's talk about what the negative aspect of what leverage. When you are borrowed this fund, okay, if you are going to lose, all right, you can only lose within your capital, which is called the margin. So let's say now you have what $100. Okay, you want to use this $100. This $100 which you are going to use, which is your money, is called the margin. And let's say you take a leverage of what 1 is to what 100. So this one represents your $100. Okay, and this 100 represents what the leverage. So you are going to put 1% of that particular cash, and they are going to put the 99%. But the disadvantage is if the trade is going against you, you are only going to lose within what this your margin, this $100. Okay, you are only going to lose within what this your $100. Nothing is going to happen to what the 99% that is being borrowed to you. Okay, nothing is going to happen. As soon as, let's say now you keep losing your money, it reaches what this particular $100, you lose up to what, $100, which means your account is going to be blow up. They are going to collect what, their money. There's no way you ever like get to use their money. Okay, so that's basically a brief introduction about lot size. You can basically check my Forex for Beginners playlist to watch the 20 or 30 minute video I have about lot size that I took my time to explain and leverage. Now let's come to what lot size. Okay, lot size basically is a standardized unit, all right, which you basically like trade. For example, if we say 1 plus 1 in Africa, it is 2. In Japan, in Asia, it is 2. In what, America, it is 2. So this is now, if you want to what basically open what a trade, you can't just open like whatever you feel like. We have what we call lot size. For example, let's say I type BTC USD and I open what, I press new. You are basically seeing here at this top, we are seeing what, these figures. This is where you tend to enter your lot size. Okay, this is where you tend to what, enter what, your lot size. So coming back to lot size, we have basically 4 types of what lot size. We have what, the standard lot, we have the mini lot, okay, we have micro, and we have what, the nano lot. So I have a complete video as well about what lot size is. This is just to show you the exact lot size to use. If you want to know exactly what a lot size is, then I will recommend you what the Forex for Beginners playlist. Check lot sizes. Okay, so now let's say you have a $10 account. The mistake basically what beginners try to do is that they want to use very high leverage in the first place. So now the broker which I'm using offers leverage of 1 is to what, unlimited. Okay, unlimited, which is like what, nice, but in other words, it's like not nice. Okay, so the leverage that I will recommend, if you have like a $10 account, okay, if you actually know what you're doing, you can take what, leverage of what, 1 is to what, 500. So this is what, this basically means whatever money you have, this is like, let's say you have $10 and you are using leverage of 500. So you multiply what, 10 times what, 500. The money that you have times basically what, the leverage. Okay, the money that you have what, basically times what, the leverage is what you are going to just what, multiply. Okay, it's what you are going to what, just multiply, and it's going to basically give you what, this particular what, cash. Okay, so let's say I think this is about 5,000 or so. If my mathematics is wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's say now instead of using five and $10, you are now using what, $5,000 to trade. So which means you tend to make what, more profit. I will talk about pips calculation in upcoming tutorials as well. Okay, if you need any tutorial, ensure to just like drop the topic you want me to explain more about, so you grab the concept, or I just drop in the comment section and I'll be able to what, and try to do upcoming tutorials about that. Okay, so if this video gets a whole lot of views and all that, I'll start continuing to do more. I'll do the flipping videos, but I also want to be doing this tutorial for you. So now with your $10 account, at least select a leverage of 1 is to what, from 100 to 500. Okay, but the problem here is with this your $10, if you select high leverage, the margin is going to be what, very high. What is the margin? The margin is what, the money which you are going to put to enter a trade is going to be very high. So in this case now, what you need to do, you need to select at least, sometimes 1 is to what, 1,000, but you need to manage your risk well. How do you manage your risk? Coming to the lot size, or you select what, 1 is to what, 2,000. For example, I have this $62 now. Okay, if I come to BTC here and I want to enter what, a trade. Okay, let's say I just want to enter this trade. This is what the lot size here. With this one account now, what I can basically do is, this is the smallest lot size, 0.01. This is where you tend to add. Okay, this is 0.01. If I tap now what, buy, you see now this is basically what I'm trying to like what, say to you. So to enter, you have entered. Now to open this particular trade, 0.01, it basically means you need what, 1,000 of what, United States dollar. Okay, you need $1,000 to basically what, open this particular position. But now out of the $1,000, because I'm using very high leverage, I only what, need to provide what, 3.14 $3.14. I just need to provide what, $3.14 to enter this trade. So imagine out of the huge capital that I'm supposed to what provide, I'm just what providing this $3 and I'll enter this trade. So this is the good thing about leverage. If you actually know what you are doing, it can be what very good for you. It works in what your favor. But if it is against you, it is going to be what a problem. So now the leverage which I'm using currently for this account is what 1 is to what 2000. Okay, it is what 1 is to 2000. But in as much as I'm using the leverage of 1 is to 2000, what happens? I always use what small lot sizes. You see, even when the account with this account I can use up to 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. All right, but I prefer using the small lot sizes. So if you are a beginner, the lot size I want you to stick to is like what from 0.01, okay, to at least 0.04. All right, if you have a $10 account, stick with 0.01. All right, if you have a $10, you stick with 0.01, $20 0.01, $30 0.01. When you move to $40, then you go towards 0.02. You are not here to just make very fast money. You want to take your time in the market. So if you have $50, you can go to 0.02 or 0.03. With your $100, you can go 0.03 to 0.04. Okay, or sometimes 0.05. But you can lose a lot of money again. And the other thing you need to do is avoid basically what trying to flip your account immediately. You need to avoid flipping your account immediately. You are not here to flip account. You are not here to flip account. You want to grow the account very slowly. You need to what? Take your time and grow your account very slowly. If you have not joined our Telegram group, ensure to check the first link in the description. Alright, and join our Telegram group. I always send what? My entries. Whenever I try to enter a trade, when I do my analysis, I always share the chat. Okay? I share the chat on the what Telegram community. And I'm always live every Sunday. Alright, Telegram every Sunday, 11 p.m. Turkey time, 9 p.m. Nigerian time, 8 p.m. Sierra Leone time, and 11 p.m. Ugandan time. Okay, so you can basically join us. I basically answer to all your questions and try to give you possible solutions, advice, and recommendations. So if you basically are interested, just join us. If you don't have a brokerage account, ensure you use the link in the description. The first one, just click, you are going to see best broker for beginner. Then you can basically use that. So hope you guys are understanding about what these lot sizes and leverage. Okay, these lot sizes and leverage. You might want to ask, how do you basically select what your leverage? You just need to go to your brokerage account. If you are basically using Xnet, you just go towards your Xnet account. Or in this case, let me just show you guys. So when you basically open your Xnet, you just go to this setting. All right, then you can basically see here what leverage. Okay, you can basically see leverage. So you see this is the leverage which I'm basically using. Okay, this is the leverage which I'm basically using. You can use up to 1 is to unlimited. You have leverage 1 is to 2. So whatever your money times 2. If you select 1 is to 500, it's going to be your money times 100. If you select 1 is to 2000, so whatever, let's say for example you have $10. Okay, you multiply times 2000, that is going to be your buying power. So if you select 1 is to 1000, your money that you have times 1000. Okay, so this is basically where you just come in and try to do your setup. All right, so this is basically it. Let's go back to our MT4. So coming back to our MT4, all right, so now you can basically see using the small lot sizes is not a lot size is not going to affect us even when we are currently down. Okay, it's not going to affect us that much. Okay, but if you use a very big lot size and you're taking a very high leverage, then it becomes a problem. You can't be using a very high leverage and you want to use a very big lot size. All right, you can't basically do that. It's going to affect you. That's what keeps you keep blowing your account because of that. You keep blowing the account just because of that. Okay, so now what basically happened is like now we are losing 2.99, almost $3 here. The reason now is like you are losing out of this your margin. So when it causes your margin, as long as you have remaining cash, you have remaining cash, which is called this free margin, then the trade is still going to be open. As long as you have what trade, another cash that is going to keep the trade open is going to what continue to be opened. But if you don't have cash after using this free margin, okay, let's say you basically just have like $4 after using this 3.14, which is your margin, then they enter into 4, then you're going to what 3.14 to 3.50. All right, let's say 3.50. They are going to give you a margin call, which means you need to add the fund in your account if you want to keep up the trade. Otherwise, you are going to what to receive as what a stop out, which means you blow up what the account. So you also want use what little lot size, so you allow the remaining cash to what basically play out. Okay, so this is basically like a setup that I sent in the Telegram community, all right, for buy on BTC. Okay, so we enter the trade as what the support area here, and guys have been making profit. If you are not part of the community, then you are basically what missing out. I will encourage you to join our community. Okay, so guys, this is basically the tutorial I have for you. Other tutorials are going to come up for this week and all, so I ensure to subscribe if you have not, like this video, share this video and all. Okay, if you have any question, don't hesitate, drop them in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to you. So just know that the best lot sizes to select as a beginner have been mentioned, from 0.01 towards 0.04, at least highest with your $100 0.05. okay, the leverage you can just keep it as easy as what 1 is to what 1000, okay, or 1 is to 2000. But if you are going with this, the strategy is what to use what smaller lot size. Okay, smaller lot size. If you don't use a smaller lot size, it's going to what be a problem, because if you select a very tiny leverage again, if you select just what 1 is to 10 and you are using what $10, then what this is 10 times 10, which is going to be 100. So which means you are just trading with what nano lot. Okay, ensure you basically watch the lot size video and leverage video so you grab the concept more about these two topics. Thanks a lot, guys. See you in upcoming tutorials. I'm Josao from Sierra Leone.